Oh, look, OTOFIX D1 Pro. Oh, look at this bad boy. Now, I've been using this for the last few weeks, and like everything, I say this all the time because it's just so impressive. Without doubt, at the minute, and I'm going to say this again, and I'll have to change my mind next week because I bring out a new one. For the money and for what this can do, so far, it's the best I've used. And the reason is, now you might not have heard of this brand, but essentially it is Autel. So, it even says on the back, where is it? Powered by Autel or something. Where is it? There we go. Powered by Autel. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic scan tool. Things I love about it, things I don't like about it. I still don't like the way they're using this charging port, but there's a lot of things I do like about it. I love the colour. It's just a really nice scan tool. Anyway, the things that, so what I've done in this video is I've showed loads of different videos from cars that I've used, that I've taken bits out of videos that you'll see in the future. And I've also managed, which is unusual, I've also managed to use this on brand spanking new car that's done like 57 kilometers, like 30 odd miles. So normally I don't get to, you know, work on cars that are that new. So I've even managed to be able to plug it into a brand new car, which is a good thing because you can see if it can communicate with a brand new vehicle. So the videos you're going to see are essentially little clips of other videos and me using it. And like I said, you will be seeing the full videos. But what I really like about it is what you can add on to this bad boy. Now, this is the D1 Pro, so it's one of the cheapest ones out there in this range. There is cheaper ones and there's more expensive ones. But with this, what you can do, you can put a 4-channel oscilloscope on this. You can put a Bluetooth battery charger or battery tester on this, and a bore scope. So yes, we all know that there's a few scan tools out there that you can put an oscilloscope with, but they are seriously, you know, 3 or 4 times, 5 times more expensive than this. So for the price point, what you can do with this is unreal. And if you want to see me using an oscilloscope and other things with this, let me know down below in the comments, and I will do that. And if you do, I will do a full, like I think about doing like a full video series on oscilloscopes, because now I'm mobile. It's very difficult to bring my big oscilloscopes with me, and you know, laptops and stuff like that, where it's kind of messy. This is just so much neater because it's a tablet, it's a scan tool, you know, it's kind of everything. There's no scan tool that does everything out there, no matter how much money you spend. But the fact that this can do the battery tester, the bore scope, the scan tool, you know, oscilloscope, it is just, yeah, it is just a multifunctional tool. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. So yeah, enjoy the video, and you'll see kind of some of the stuff it will do. And again, what I'll do in the future is I'll be doing more videos with this. I just want to kind of show you quickly what this can do in a few little video clips. So enjoy! Right, I must admit, when I saw for the first time, well, I don't know which scan tool it was, it had these little lights on, I kind of thought, oh, it's pretty cool, but it's pretty gimmicky, you know. And on this 2013 Mercedes Sprinter, because it's converted to a minibus, this big first aid box is here, which is not on any of them else. And underneath here is the plug, and actually, to believe it or not, it made my life easier to find it, look. So it's not a gimmick. Manual select, F1 Sprinter 2013, rest of the world manufacturer, so version manufacturer, US, Canada, rest of the world up to 9, so F1. Diesel. Okay. We'll let it run through a full scan. Battery voltage, I really like the battery voltage always shown, 14.4. I don't know all this now. Oh, I thought it would actually show you. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's alright. I thought it was needed engine sizes and stuff, but it don't. No. Control unit. Oh, I want to do a full scan. That's pre-scan. Whenever I do any of these videos, especially with the new scan tool, I don't like to, you know, use it for 3 or 4 weeks and then start filming a video. I like to use it from day dot so you can see how easy or hard it is to actually figure. Now, there's a lot of stuff in the videos that I have done wrong because I was just, you know, rushing. I wasn't looking at things properly, just clicking buttons fast as you do. But I think it makes a more realistic video rather than, you know, trying to make yourself look a lot better, because there's a lot of people out there that do try and make themselves look a lot better when they've messed up and they haven't really filmed it. But on the bit you've just seen, what I was trying to do was do a full scan. But what I've just, or not say just realized, I realized after I did that particular video, that when you go into a vehicle, look, you can pick order repair or standalone diagnostics. Now, the order repair is really, really good, like I've explained, because it gives you all the details. It gives you, you know, all the customers' names, the you know, the cars, exactly what error codes are in what modules, and blah 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 blah. You can then forward that on to them or keep it yourself, do whatever you want. But if you press standalone diagnostic here, if I actually press the button right, it will go into it completely different, so you can do a full scan then. So the first one is kind of like for a customer backup and for your own sake, and then if you do a standalone diagnostic, it'll bring you into the menu system you're kind of a lot more used to. Sun's in my way. Let me go further down the minibus so the sun, I can sit. The thing I don't like about it so far is it doesn't have a little it doesn't have, still got a thing on the screen, it doesn't have a little kickstand on it, which I don't like. Let's just see what it does. Oh, air mass sensor. Right, be nice to do a full scan. Enter system. Oh no, hold on. Oh, fault scan, yeah. Isn't that, wouldn't that be right? Customer information. Okay. Do I really need to put all this in to do a full scan? Sliding down. Yeah, you do. Okay. Right, that's going to do a full scan, so I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, and hopefully in done it. Oh, photo. Oh, you can put photos. Oh, okay, awesome. I like that. This is what I wanted to see. See if it tells me if it's front or back. Slipping on the leather seats. It doesn't. Bagger. Alright people, I was getting carried away. I wasn't really looking properly. That says stored faults. I think that's an old fault, but when I went down here, look. Now here we go. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this. But I want to see if it's going to tell me if it's front or back, because that'll just make my life a lot easier. Brake pad where open, brake pad starter ground, so it doesn't actually tell me, unfortunately, is it left or front or back. Right, this one you're about to see, what I was actually doing is, and I've done a full video series on how to rebuild a hybrid battery. So what I just quickly clipped out of the video is to show you it monitoring all the different battery cells to see if it was charging compared to the new one. It won't really make sense until you see the full rebuild video, but at least you get the idea that it can read, you know, battery modules and what they're doing, what it's charging and all that sort of stuff. It just gives you an idea on different vehicles what you can see. But stay tuned for that high bed battery rebuild, because it is a awesome video, and it just goes to show you that you can do it at home. You don't need to spend a fortune. The main dealer was going to charge them 12 grand for a battery, or is it 8 grand? It was something stupid anyway. I can't remember exactly the price, but it was thousands, and we did it for a hell of a lot less. Sorted. Right, I mean, excellent news. I can't remember exactly what we was at before. We were 177 volts, now 178. But look at this, still 6.2 on modules 1, 2, 3 and 4, 6.3 on module 5, 5.9 on module 6, so that's kind of, say, the worst one. But you also got to remember, this has been in the car for nearly 4 days now, so anything that's going to be using a little bit of power, the car has been using it. I've got a trick that I was going to do, but I don't know if I will do it yet. I'll explain that in the end of the video. But still, it's only one module that's 15.9, which is still well within the spec that I need and the customer needs. And we got another module at 16, so they just really haven't gone down. That is excellent news. Let me start this and see what comes up, or stuff on the dash. Everything goes off. Awesome. Battery light doesn't stay on, nothing stays on. That is absolutely fantastic. And now the voltage is going up on these. So 15.8, it dropped a little bit to 15.9. Yeah, that's excellent. What I did see, which was really cool, I don't think it's going to work on this car because this car is too old, but look at this. We've got this here. Now, I'm guessing on a slightly newer one, you know, you're going to be able to discharge it and stuff, turn it on and off, you know, for when you're taking it out to make it safer to work on. But I'm wondering if that's going to be a good tool to actually do a bit of pressure testing on the battery, but it's not going to work on this one. So what we need to do, right, I'm just in another garage helping another lad out, and it's very important, I've always said, live data. This is not a full video, it's just a quick also demonstration of the tool. We have an error code to do with the thermostat, and he's changed the thermostat housing. You can't see, but believe me, brand spanking new thermostat housing, everything in there, right? And it just, the car is not happy. The fault code is still on, and the fans are kicking in and all sorts. But this is where live data is important. So you can see I just got a few of these up, but they're all the same. So 46.5 degrees, that's essentially what the car is at. But look at the bottom one, 94.5. That's why the car isn't happy. That's why live data is important. And this machine, it's easy to read the live data. We've got wiring diagrams and everything here, which we'll be going through. I've tested the wires going from here to the ECU, and they've ohmed out absolute perfectly. So that leaves us with dodgy ECU or dodgy brand new aftermarket part. But as you can see, live data makes your life a lot easier, because otherwise you're scratching your head. This clearly shows the car thinks it's at 94 degrees, and that's why it's kicking the fan on. But it isn't. I might have to do a video on this. This could be quite interesting. It's reading 94.5 degrees. A lot of stuff has been changed, and I'm not going to spoil things too much, but yeah, might have to do a video on it. I'm not sure yet because it's from the garage. I don't know if I'm coming back, but I wanted to show you this part on the other, when I was doing the other video. So when you go back out of it, because I've already done my scan, let's go back out of it, because I've already done this scan here. When you now forget all this, because we were open and closing stuff, so that's all taking stuff off, that's why. Because I've done the pre-scan, right, when you go back into it, watch this. Look at this, view PDF report. I really like this. So if you had all the customers' numbers and everything on this, right, all the information that's on it, customer's name and everything, you can keep this for yourself. Look, so it'll say engine module and, you know, all sorts. Oh, I got it. So it'll tell you all the ones it scanned here, and it'll tell you the fault codes you had when you actually scanned it, and then you can print it out and put your customer's name and all sorts on it, or your name or whatever. I really like that. But that's now saved, so we actually have that saved. I really do like that feature. And it's a good thing to go back and then, you know, if the customer says, well, it wasn't like that when I got it, and you could say, well, look, I scanned it on such and such a date and look what came up. But when you email that to a customer, it saves all that issues, and this allows you to do that quite easy. So I really do like that feature. But like I said, I might have to come back and do a video on this. Could be quite interesting. But I'll see what the customer or the other garage is going to want me to do, because we've more or less figured it out. But yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know what the issue was if I don't come back. Right, how many times do you get to test a new scan tool on a brand spanking new car? This is a Hilux that's done 79 kilometers. It's been stripped and changed the color, and there was a few issues with it which we filmed in another video. But what I'm going to do on this one, oh, it automatically, it's detected it, look. So just press the car button for me, please, Sean, because I can't press it. Yeah, and go Toyota. Just put 4 in, because yeah, and then press OK. I don't think I've used 4. Oh no, press OK, I've used 4. Press 5. Right. Now, this is going to be good. The reason why the crash control light's on, or the collision light, is because this has been stripped and the ignition has been turned on when the sensors in the doors have been disconnected for the airbags. So it's that's why it's come on. So just press OK. Be interesting to see. Brand spanking new scan tool, brand spanking new car. It's found it straight away, which is good. Press that top one and go all that, and then that one, that, yeah, and then that one. I can't press. Can you press others? Without. Now press OK. And let it do a full scan. So it's interesting now. 2.1 is the batteries. The battery is flat, but interesting to know what a brand new scan tool can do on a brand spanking new car. Because, like I said, you normally don't get to don't get this. So we can do this really cool thing on this scan tool, right? Sean, do what it does. You go pre-scan. This is really cool. So it'll do all the modules, right? It'll scan everything, but then it saves it, and then you've got this whole PDF file which you can email, or you can save it with all the scan data, the customer's name and absolutely everything on. But again, we're not doing a proper customer's name because we need to get this done. So just hold that. Actually, if you hold the camera, that'd be a lot easier. Right. Get this down. There we go. Okay. Requires. Which one does it require? Yeah. That's already in. Last name. License plate. Where does it say license plate? Ah! I was looking further up. So I'll just say 23 because it's a brand new one. Right. So yeah, if you put all the proper information in that, when you send it to the customer, it'll have all the information, all the error codes that are on it at that time, and absolutely everything. It's brilliant, and you also saves it for yourself. It's just a cool little thing. But we should really only have in airbags, yeah, 2 fault codes. Oh, we've got fault codes in lane control. And you can also take photos, so if there's any damage to wires or anything, you can take photos and leave it in there too. But I just think it's awesome. Right, loft communication, yeah, because that might not reset because that's been disconnected from the front. So actually, because the front of the car is not built yet, so it might not actually reset their history. So that's what I thought it was causing, their history faults. Because you know them yellow plugs we put on the car on the side of the doors, that's what they are. But then this is for the front, so yeah, this is not going to reset, so I can't reset the other ones. We'll try, but I don't think it's going to. So there's obviously something at the front that it needs. they should go. Yeah, and then
the light just changed here.
Oh, did it? What was that?
It said off and then turned on.
Oh, that's so that. Oh, so it actually recognised the airbag was off. Okay. Right. I don't think these are going to reset. Well, it says it has, but the light's still on. It's going to come back. Yeah, it's not going to reset. We have to build the front up. Well, at least we know. So yeah, look, brand new scan tool, brand new car. This is a very basic car, so it doesn't have a lot of gadgets on it. It is the basic model. Just want to see what we can do. Which one did I go into? I pressed a button. I don't think I did. I shouldn't have done. After treatment. Oh, DPF. This has also got a DPF button down here. You see it there, look. That you can basically force a regen. The reason why they went for these 3 vehicles is because basically it had that. That's what I was told. So this is sort of the stuff we can do. I mean, this scan tool does do a lot, but I just wanted to. It's just nice to see that it can communicate with a brand spanking new vehicle, because you just don't get the chance to work on a brand new vehicle because they all go back to the main dealer. So it's nice to know that this new scan tool will plug into a brand new car if needs be, which I just think is cool. Right, so that's it. Right, we are in a Suzuki Ignis. I can't remember what year, but it's a fairly new one. It has this dual camera setup, and basically we're just going to try and reset it. This guy had brought a couple of these cars. I've done a couple of videos on repairing this system, and he had to get a brand new one, and we've now got 2 to choose from. We've got this camera system and we've got that camera system, but we doesn't know which one was actually designed for the car. So we're just going to try and run through on the old scanny tool. We're going to see if we can just reset it. Hopefully we'll just be able to reset it and get this system working again. It does say oil light, so we might do a quick oil reset as well, just for shits and giggles. Right, what I'm going to do is we'll see if we can do an oil light reset. I don't know if this has got anything to do with the oil light. It could be another issue with the car. And then we can just see if we can do an oil light reset. What's that noise? Can you hear that? It sounds like a bearing. Doesn't sound good, does it? If it literally blows up, keep the camera running.
The fuck are the noises?
Sounds like a bearing. Yeah, if it blows up, keep the camera running, because with ABS, because we'll get a good clickbait video out of it. Just if it does blow up, make sure you keep my camera and the scan tool safe, okay? Well, that's the most important thing.
You're not supposed to have the engine off for this anyways.
No. What the hell is that? See if we can communicate. I don't know. Did I go into the right one? Lost communication. Oh yeah, we know that. But I want to reset the oil light. Did I go into the right one? Oh, it's stopped now. Oh.
I knew I smelled something funny.
Geez, the engine hasn't just seized, has it? Oh shit.
Fuck.
Surely not. No oil there, is there? No. Just check the oil. Is there oil in it?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't just seized there. Maybe it's run out of fuel. It sounded like a bearing, like a fan belt bearing or something along them lines. Holy, it's not good. Oh, it does say it's kind of close to empty, but it's not empty. Must be fuel. Yeah, it must be fuel. There's that noise again.
Maybe it's just stuck at the bottom of the barrel.
It could just be the... I know, we don't need it on for the minute. God, I thought it just... Anyway, I held that. That's all you need, isn't it? That's history, okay, but I want to reset the oil light. Hot functions, that's what you have to go to. I don't know if that is a service light or that could just be a light because of... Oh, this is telling me how to do it. So turn off the ignition, press and hold. Right, so it's not a physical reset as regards to the computer. You have to do it yourself. So turn on the ignition, press and hold the button on the right hand side. Well, anyway, you can go through that. I'm not going to do that in this video, but you can see if the scan tool doesn't physically reset the service light, it will tell you how to reset the service light. But what I want to do is I want to go into the actual car now. Oh, I have to get me out of this and go into the car rather than hot functions. Yes. So I want to go into the car. That's telling me that I've left the port in, so that's handy as well. So we'll go into the car and number 6, and we'll see what error codes we've got. Read the VIN. Turn off the heater because I don't know how good the battery is on that. With ABS. Okay. Right, we'll do a pre-scan. We'll let it go through a pre-scan and then we'll turn the camera back on. There it is now. Right, we've just done an error code and every single module has error codes. Now, battery low and it's all more or less the same. It's, you know, they're all more or less the same, but anyway. Why can't we do a quick, oh, this is the report thing. This is what I was telling you about. It does look. So if you had all the information correctly, it'll tell you everything. The report, it tells you all, you know, what error codes are in what module, and then it tells you here, look, what error codes it were, and you can send that to the customer, or you can do anything you want. Take it, to, you know, it's just really handy. But why can't I do a quick? Why can't I? That's a shame. It'd be a lot better if I could just bang. Sure, you don't have to do that. Right, what's the 2 current ones? So this could be the wrong sensor. He wasn't sure which sensor to put in. Right, so all we've done is I reset all the error codes in the modules, and the ones in the camera system didn't reset. They were still current. This is the camera system here, and all we did is just put the new one up because like I said, the customer wasn't sure which one of these was dodging. He wasn't sure which one. Then I was just about to do another scan. I've just turned the ignition on and the lights have they gone off? Oh, maybe they haven't. One light has gone off. Oh no, they have. I was going to say the lights went off with the ignition on and now they're not going off, but no, look, they've gone off. So yeah, that's... Can you hear that noise outside? Sean, can you hear that noise outside? Is it coming from the back? Is it the fuel pump?
It is on the back, yeah, but I said that.
It's the fuel pump then, so there's hardly any fuel in it. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. So that's now done. We'll reset the oil light now just for shits and giggles so the dash looks a lot better. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to see how easy this machine is to use with a apprentice DIY, what else would you call yourself? I don't know, Sean, with a fodder. Get it spelt right because that really annoys him. And we're going to see how easy this is to use. So what he's going to do is he's going to reset the oil light. So far away. So what? Hold on. What did you go into there? I missed something. Go back out. Oh, you went into service. Okay.
Oil reset. Asian.
You like Asians, don't you?
I do.
You do, don't you?
Suzuki, isn't it?
Yeah. It is there because I pressed it. Go back.
Maruti Suzuki?
No. Go out. There, top left.
Oh yeah.
See where it says Suzuki?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to go into.
Automatic or manual?
Well, which one do you want to do? Which do you think would be easier?
Automatic.
Yeah.
Read.
Can you
Tap read to acquire VIN.
just do that so the glare is fucking annoying. Oh fuck, you can see yourself. It's not good.
Andy Farrell did say that.
Shut up, radio.
Oh,
With ABS. So you get the hang of it. Is it easy enough to use? I mean, you've never used it before, have you? Genuinely.
No, genuinely, no.
So, apart from the bloody glare, so oil reset. Now, read what it says. You gotta do it.
Turn the ignition on, press and hold the button on the right of instrument panel until clock appears.
On the right of instrument panel.
I assume this. Is there a button on here?
No, instrument panel there. Look, see there.
This?
Yeah. Which one do you have to press?
Press and hold the button on the right of instrument panel. But there's the two buttons.
No, you got trip and info.
That's on the left.
No,
This is
but,
on the right.
but it's on the right of the instrument cluster. See what I'm saying? So
Press and hold the button on the right of instrument panel until clock appears.
info, I'd be guessing. And then what do you have to do?
Turn the button on the right of instrument panel to the left or right. Select. Oh,
Oh, hold on. That's for.
is this not?
No, that's the wrong one. So we need this
With
one. Look.
tachyometer. Okay. Turn the ignition on. Press and hold the info button for
Yeah.
above 3 seconds. Is the ignition on, yeah?
Yeah, but hold on. You got to turn the ignition on and then no. So turn the ignition off. Hold on. Right. Read it a few times because.
Turn the ignition on. Press and hold the info button for above 3 seconds. Press or down button.
Multiple times.
This is plus and down, isn't it?
No, you see where it says next to the info lock? See the plus?
Oh.
Yeah.
Select oil change and then press the info button to confirm.
Oh, I understand what it says.
OC.
Right, okay. Turn on the ignition, press and hold the info button down for 3 seconds. No, hold on. Press it again. The ignition's not on. Right. Press and hold the info button down. It should bring up a sub menu, I would be guessing. Right, now. Yeah. Go. Yeah. No. No. Press and hold it again. I'm guessing it should be a sub menu. Now keep it pressed.
Wait for this to go away.
No, just press it, it's alright. Maybe you have to press it as you turn on the ignition, do you? Turn on the ignition, press and hold. Yeah, so okay, turn off the ignition. Right, press and hold that info button, that'll turn on the ignition. Yeah, I mean, you are doing it right. So just read it to me, what's it say exactly?
Turn the ignition on, press and hold the info button above
Right.
for 3 seconds.
Okay, so we'll do that first. Turn the ignition on.
Full stop. Press and hold the info button for above 3 seconds. For above 3 seconds, or more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, it should come up with. Oh, hold on. Maybe we didn't let. Hold on. Maybe we didn't let the ignition turn on fully. So, right, let the ignition actually turn on. Now press it. Ah, here we go. And now come down here.
Maybe you just gotta wait a certain amount of time
Yeah, maybe
for all
I'm
the lights to turn off.
just being impatient. Oil change.
Just click it.
Push the set.
Press and hold the info button until successful appears.
Hey! Right, oil light reset. And the car's just got out. Oh. Yeah, there's low fuel in this. No, sorry, there's not low fuel in this. There's no fuel in this. Anyway, we're all done. Oil light reset, camera light reset, good to go, bish bash bosh. Right, we finally got some fuel for it, and as you can see, it's running. It's not making any funny noises, and all the lights are off. Sorted. Right, another cool thing about scan tools, especially bi-directional scan tools in this case, is we can bi-directionally control things. Now we have this on a recovery lorry connected to my van via jump leads, because the guy's just brought this. He wanted me to take it to his house and he thought it was diesel, so he's pumping diesel into it. And it's not just a simple case on most modern cars. This is 2007, still kind of modernish, and you can't just like put a pipe into the tank and suck it out. It just don't work that way. You can't even really suck it out without turning on the fuel pump, because it doesn't allow it to come through the fuel pump. But bi-directionally controlling everything with the old scan tool, you ready? We can do a test of the fuel pump, which will turn it on and allow me to get the fuel. You see that? See it moving? Yeah. You can see it moving up, look, there we go. It's moving up to the next one. Bi-directionally controlling stuff with a scan tool saves a lot of bloody hassle. Sorted. You see that bloody sun? There we go, look. Now we might have to keep pressing it, so it's just turned off. We'll press it again, and there we go. Lovely jubbly. We get this diesel out here in no time.